everyone, this is Xu from Crown Home Buying and Letting. Welcome back to our channel. And for those of you who have been following our channels for a while, you probably know which building I'm going to show you shortly. Yes, it's another one-bedroom apartment in this building behind me called One Park Drive. And we've been pretty successful with that. For the properties that we listed in this building, either for sales or for rental, we've done really well. Recently, we managed to find a buyer for another one-bedroom apartment on the 20th floor, and it's going through the sales progression now. But we have just been instructed by another seller who has a one-bedroom apartment on the 17th floor. The internal size is 710 square feet. It works around 66 square meters. And now let's go inside and take a look. We like to start our property tour from the corridor because I want to show our viewers and potential buyers how the communal areas are kept by the estate management team. So behind me, you can see this soft plush carpet and it's just been cleaned. In fact, they do that every single day. And also you have some artworks on the wall to lift the atmosphere, so you'll feel that coziness before you even entering into your home. First of all, I want to point out this full height entrance door because with this design, you really feel the space is elevated, it adds more volume. And this corridor is a really good width. You can, just like how the owner did, and put a little console table. It's great for decoration, but also very convenient to put your house keys here when you first walk in. The architect for One Park Drive is Herzog de Meuron. They're also the team behind Tate Modern Museum. So apart from the striking and unique exterior design of One Park Drive, they also put so much thoughtfulness into the day-to-day design and to refine the details for everyday living. So behind this fluted panel is actually your utility cupboard and storage space. So behind this, you also can find a washer and dryer. It just shows it's so important to put time and effort into those fine details that you touch, you feel every day, because that is making your home truly special. Now we're into the open plan living and dining space. The internal size for this home is 710 square feet, so it's around 66 square meters. So right here is the center of your home. That's where you spend your most of family time with your family members or friends. In the middle, we have a huge L-shaped sofa. I think the width of this part is about 1.3 meters. This is a place where you can relax and watch telly. The owner also set up a home office corner, which is great to demonstrate how well to use this space. We also have a dining table with 4 chairs, and I love the owner add a pop of color just to bring some liveliness, but without compromising on the calmness and coziness of a home. Now let's have a look at the kitchen. We have an A-line kitchen, which is fantastic for saving the space, but also create a beautiful backdrop for your living room. Over here we have a Siemens induction hob and an extractor fan right above it. We also have a dishwasher right over here. Here we have also a sink, and the owner also added a water softening system. I also like how they put a shelf towards the end of this unit so you can display your collections. Now you're probably wondering where all the other appliances. Well, now let me show you. Because we're in an open plan living and space, and developer wants to keep this sleek look, so what they've done is they hide all the appliances behind this cabinet. So when you're not using it, you can close it, but when you do want to use it, and this is how you're gonna access it. So here we have a microwave, oven, and also a wine cooler. I do love this design. I think every open plan kitchen, especially this A-line kitchen, should have it, and it's such a luxury as well. And over here you have integrated fridge and freezer. Of course, we all want outdoor space because London does get quite hot and really good weather during the summer or spring or autumn. So let's step outside. But one thing I want to mention is with One Park Drive, the sliding door is such a good quality and they are extremely smooth when you're opening it. So now let's step outside. So from where you are, you probably can see some greeneries behind me, and actually you're looking at Greenwich. And over here, of course, that's the Thames, and also you can see the O2 as well. And this is such a good size, but what I like the most, so you have this glass panel behind me and it blocks the strong wind. So even today's weather is pretty windy, but sitting here will be quite enjoyable. You get the fresh air and you get to enjoy your outdoor. London property is expensive and the space is limited. So for a young couple who wants to get into a stepladder, even though they're well paid, they got really good deposit, but often they have to struggle and compromise between space and price. And I've met lots of different buyers, like a young couple and even renters. They ideally wanted 2-bedroom space. But when I ask them, why do you need a 2-bedroom or the 2nd bedroom? Most of them answer is, I need more storage space. So yes, there are lots of new build developers. They build beautiful space, beautiful living and dining room, huge bathroom. But one thing they are not paying too much attention is actually the storage space. But not in this apartment. We've seen the utility storage space, but now I want you to come with me into the bedroom and I want to show you the wardrobe. So from this point all the way to here is almost 7 meters. I just measured it myself. And they're all wardrobe space, so they're enough for his and hers and maybe a little ones. And if you prefer, this is another very clever point. So you have about 50 centimeters width over here, where you can build additional storage space. You can build another wall of wardrobes, like Carrie Bradshaw dressing room space. Of course, I'm being extreme. I do love wardrobes. I want lots of storage space because that is something can keep your home sleek, can keep decluttered. So when you walk in, you feel calm and relaxed and truly feel special. So now we're into the bedroom area. This is a king size bed, so 1.5 meters. But next to it, you have those floor to ceiling windows. And by lying down here, you also can see a little bit river view as well. I mean, One Park Drive is a really great and highly rated residential building by the residents, not only because of its design, but also how well the estate management team are managing the site. They are really efficient, extremely diligent, and everywhere you go, whether reception or in the spa or in the gym, they're very friendly. You have a 20 meters pool, you have a gym, all on the first floor, great view, and also has a terrace. There's also a cinema room, a bar, a library, and also a lounge area where you can get some coffees and wine. You have to pay for the wine. And I think the developer has become really thoughtful, and they thought about something that can be used for every single residence, almost. Right, let's have a look at the bathroom. And I do love this bathroom because I personally really love a white bathroom. I think it's just so luxury. It reminds me a 5-star hotel. Like every day you use a bathroom, you feel so special. We have the white marble along the whole wall, on the countertop, and also on the flooring. But they are their own details. For example, on the wall you have this full paneling, but on the floor you have this hexagonal design. And against the shower room, it echoes the panel when we first walk in and also the exterior of the building. So you have this fluted design. Really good size as well, and the floor heating. There are also plenty of storage space here as well. So you also have storage space over here and also underneath it and on the side. We talked about the design, the functionality, the space of this apartment. What about if you're an investor, you wanted to invest in London, and we all know how crazy, how high the rent can be, especially during the peak season. For Crown Home Buying and Letting, we also deal with buying side, sell side, and letting side. And during the summer, the property 1-bedroom apartment here is so hot, so popular. We have a 20th floor one-bedroom apartment. Last year, 2024, we rented for £3,250 a month. This year, we rented for £3,600. And one-bedroom apartment from 30th floor and above, we rented one of them for £3,900. And most of people who come in and make inquiry, they straight away and call. They said, do you have anything in One Park Drive? They're not even living in London. They probably just heard from friends, publicity, maybe watch one of our videos, I hope so. But this building has created a great fan base, great reputation for people who wants to live in here, who wants to enjoy the facility, the service, who wants to be part of the community. And the developer has already sold out all the one-bedroom apartment. So if you want to own a one-bedroom apartment well priced, this property is only £840,000, which is extremely well priced for the space and for the functionality. The developer already sold out all the one-bedroom apartment. So if you want to own a property over here, maybe for yourself, for a young couple, this is a great property to have. For you to have a home in this special building in Canary Wharf, which we're very excited about how well this area has developed. This property is very well priced at £840,000. So if you're interested, please get in touch. We are Crown Home Buying and Letting. We're the sole agency for this property. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.